Yeah. Yeah. Philly, Robin's in the building. My life, Philly chick reppin' East Coast. Sci-fi put me on the track, man, these rappers toast. Yeah, won't never say I came from nothing. Even though my cousin the dirt and I know bussin'. Baby girl of 7, trust I know about that hustle. Working since 7, baby girl got that muscle. Woo! Been bullied, now I do the pushing. Call my paper chase sofa, need that cushion. Yeah, and you'll never catch me slipping. Treat these candy rappers like chocolate, then I dip them. Bars on deck, acrobatic, can me flip them. Electric flow, I bring the brakes and then I trip them. Up, bottom line, mama raised me well. My life was never Disney, I'm the beast to your bell. Know about that hunger, stomach leaning on my back. Now I'll never go hungry, cause I'm eating every track. My life, said that this my life, my life. This my crazy life, my life. Said that this my life. I'm only living if it's for the night. My life. Said that this my life, my life. This my crazy life, my life. Said that this my life. I'm only living if it's for the night.
It's your girl Shelly Shell in the building. Yo, I have missed y'all so incredibly. It's been killing me. I'm so glad to be back. I'm so glad y'all stayed with me, and we about to get it popping. You know what I mean? Today I have one of my I consider this person a co-host, not of today's show, but of my life. This is the co-host of my life. Please welcome to the show. This person needs no introduction at all. Uzo.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me. It's always so much fun to hang out with you.
I know, right? Thank you so much for being here.
For sure.
We just saw Miriam. Miriam's going to come back with us via YouTube. So if you guys are here, you can switch over to YouTube via LesTalk Radio, all one word.
All one word.
All one word. What's going on, man? I want to give a shout out to my secret weapon, because I don't know if y'all noticed, it's been a while, but my secret weapon, POTUS back there.
Woo-woo.
How you feeling, POTUS? What up? OG POTUS in the building. What you been doing during COVID? POTUS, what habits have you let go or picked up? Yeah, come on in, Mike. Come on in here. Come on in here, girl.
Getting a lot more sleep.
You been sleeping?
I've been sleeping.
You slept your COVID away. That's what you been doing. Okay.
Been sleeping.
All right.
Slept your COVID away.
Slept the COVID away. I mean, that's the best way to do it, really. You just sleep on through the whole pandemic.
Right. You wake up, it's over.
It's over.
And you're like, oh. You know?
Yeah. How you been doing through?
I've been great. It's been good. It's been good. I've had to release a lot.
Yeah.
And I picked up some new habits.
Okay. Like what?
I cook a lot more now.
Oh, you can cook too.
Thank you.
You can
I do my best.
You can throw down.
I do my best.
Anything that you picked up that you shouldn't have picked up? Let me get into your business just a little bit.
Just a little. I think I picked up a thing or two that I shouldn't have picked up. Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. I actually went through the underworld for I think the last couple of months of 2020.
Yeah.
It was rough.
What was the most toxic thing you did in 2020?
Whew. Wow.
To yourself.
I was going to say, I don't think I could say that on in public, but
okay. Okay.
That the most toxic, I don't think I can say in public. But
no, I feel that.
But
me too.
But yeah. But I think not listening to not honoring my feelings. You know what I mean? Like putting my feelings to the side for someone else. I got really used to doing that. So yeah. So that was one really toxic thing.
I'm glad you just stopped doing that.
Me too.
Stop doing that shit.
Like seriously.
So glad you didn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. The most toxic thing I did 2020 was probably my addiction to Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Wow.
Yeah, I was addicted to Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I was eating like a pint a day and some deep depression.
Wow.
But on the flip side, I learned that
Because listen, if you, because it's not a waste if you pick up a lesson.
Totally learned it.
Exactly, you learned some shit.
What I learned is that there is a limited supply of Haagen-Dazs ice cream in the hood, and I think it's not a big deal. I know, you think it's not a big deal, but I mean, if it starts with ice cream, you feel me? What's next? Think about it. Think about if you don't got the right ice cream in your neighborhood, you know you don't got shit else. There's nothing else in your neighborhood. Didn't have no damn Haagen-Dazs.
I mean, it's true.
All that
though,
blue bunny. That's what they get in the hood. Blue bunny. What am I supposed to do with that? That is the most watered down icicles on the corner ice cream you can eat. And that's anyway.
You digress.
That was my most toxic thing I did 2020.
I'm trying to think what else did I do that was like the most toxic. Oh, I don't know. What else did I do? It's all like emotional shit. Like regular stuff is like not toxic to me, but it's just like, but yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. But if I think of one, I'll let you know.
Let me know. You got the whole show. Let me know. POTUS, did Miriam come on the Zoom? Okay, we're still waiting on Miriam. I picked up some, so I'm always playing what slaps or what slaps more, what slaps harder, and that's like what's better, like this or that, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. So I was inspired by that to come up with some things that we've been through to see which we prefer, right? Okay. So what did you hate more, wearing a mask or just the quarantine period?
The mask.
The mask?
Yeah, have you ever smelled your own breath? Like, I mean, there was, I think, one time I put it on, but it was like, I didn't really want to be this close to myself.
Yes.
Like, I've been doing work, but I didn't know I was going to get to know myself on a different level. But, like, that kickback was like, first of all, who is this? Like, who died in my mask?
Right.
It was, and I was like, I didn't know. So I think the mask for sure.
I definitely disgusted myself a couple times with the mask. And make sure y'all washing these masks. Please don't have the same one since the beginning of the pandemic. Please don't let me find out you had the same mask on for a year, bro. Please.
Like for a whole year.
Yeah, I would have to say the mask for me too. Quarantine was lit. Quarantine
sleep. Wake up without you ain't got to worry about rent.
I had to worry. I don't know what you was doing, but I was still worried. But I see what you're saying, though. I see what you're saying.
But you know what I mean? Some months where, maybe I forgot, maybe I remembered. Who knows?
Okay. What about this? What do you miss more? Gatherings or like the lack of fear of physical touch? Because it's like people look different now.
Have you ever been next to someone and they make a sound and you're just like, wait a minute.
I know you're not about to cough. I know you're not coughing in public.
Like for real.
Yeah. So which one do you miss more? The gatherings?
The lack of fear. I think the lack of fear.
Yeah.
Of people being around each other, because like I'll walk down the street and every time someone I take that shit. It takes me a moment. I can't get used to it yet because I'm like, why are you crossing the street? Like it's me
trying to get away from you.
We can walk past each other, So those are like So the fear, I would say.
Okay, no, I feel that. For me, I think it would probably be the gatherings. I thrive on.
That's nice.
I thrive on energy, like from other people. Yeah, I thrive on that. Just being in the same room,
I like how your voice went in your body.
Yeah.
You kind of got,
It's when it get real. You know?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, what required more patience? Waiting on stimmies, or Amazon packages, or post office?
Ooh, post office.
The post office I think they quit.
I think, in the beginning, I think it was really intense. Yeah. The post office was very intense. Yeah. Well. Yeah. So I would say the post office for me. Yeah.
I'm gonna say the stimmies for me. Man, my stimmies were spent as soon as they hadn't even passed it yet. I was like, yo, my stimmy is gone, bro. Stimmy is done.
And then you're upset, like, why isn't it here already? Like, I already spent the money.
Yeah. Why and then it comes and you be like, what did I spend that stimmy on? I
love how you have like an abbreviated term for stimulus.
Yo, man, the internet. It's the internet. Black people can't call nothing. We have to always.
Because come on, look at us.
Right. Come on. What was harder to get, toilet paper or cleaning supplies?
Lysol was the hardest. I think toilet paper wasn't as bad as hard for me, but Lysol cleaning supplies. That was. I went to stores and and the price was like 4 times the amount, and there was still nothing on the shelves. So yeah, I would say
I don't have a hard time with toilet paper, surprisingly. But see, I think a lot of people was getting like the fancy stuff. They wanted you have to get the toilet paper with the pink wrapper on the side, and it come in like 100. Yes! You feel me? And they be stacked on the corner. They had them all year long. Like I was like, I don't see where's the toilet paper shortage. I don't see it.
Got those too.
Yeah,
Yes.
they last for like 2 years. You be good. Costco, what?
No, for real.
And they like kind of grayish brown. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about. We're going to move on to the human crush of the week. That's enough for this or that. We're going to go to the human crush of the week. Have you seen this movie, the 40-year-old version?
No.
Man, you sleeping.
No,
you should have brought a pillow because
I thought you were going to ask me about Malcolm and Marie. That I've seen, but please go
You
ahead.
saw Malcolm and Marie? That long-ass argument? You saw that? That never-ending? It was a point where she was like, I don't even want to talk anymore, and she went to go take a bath, and he was like, and another thing, Marie. I'm like, this nigga is...
I am not finished.
Insatiable. I can't deal with arguments like that. No, but I was going to say the 40-year version.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
It's with Rada Blank. And she's there. She's cleaning up with awards and nominations right now. So we're gonna get that whole production as her in the production as the human crush. Right now they're up for 3 NAACP awards: Outstanding Breakthrough Creative Motion Picture, Outstanding Writing in a Motion Picture, Outstanding Directing in a Motion Picture. She killed it.
Wow.
She killed it. It's a great story about like not letting your age get in the way of chasing your dreams. You know, she was rapping like at 40.
It's not too late for me then.
No.
That's good.
Just
It's
mixed.
good to
You know mixtapes. I can help you with a mixtape. I'll do a feature.
Listen, you'll do a feature?
Yeah, I'll do a feature.
Okay.
Can you freestyle? We can
No.
show them. We can show them what we got right now. I got
I
got a bar maybe. I got a bar in me right now maybe.
I got a sentence.
You got it. Well, you know.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm so excited for Miriam to come and y'all to meet her. Just like bomb energy, amazing person. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna play her song that's out right now. That's just popping and blowing up. It's popping. The visuals is crazy. She Philly born, so you already know it's real raw and just real. So we're gonna play that and come right back and get Miriam up here for y'all, and just be patient. We'll be right back. Thank you.
East, you did it again, baby. Come on, yeah. I'm like, my nickname is Flame, won't never change, I ain't the same. Turned up, they down, I'm up, they stuck. No juice, no smoke, still high, stay pumped. Provident, no car note, push your Benz, Mac coat. Top down, downtown, flame, surround sound. Turned up, they down, I'm up, they stuck. No juice, no smoke, still high and I stay pumped. Provident, no car note, push your Benz, Mac coat. Top down and I'm downtown, flame, surround sound. Yeah, I'm a fiend for the beat, revving track on with the heat. They blazing to it in the street, got them woke before they was sleep. Questions all up in my DMs, they talking to me like I'm one of their friends. Asking how to get verified, they don't get a check, they traumatized. I don't get a check to them boys by, headed to the bank, dollar I spy. Beats on original, Easto headed to pinnacle. Rob beware, that's cynical when I treat the track clinical. Give you the boost, truth teller proof. Indie from jump, can't turn me loose. Turned up, never down, I'm up, they stuck. What the got a hot car, that's a fire truck. Don't have to tuck, I duck hunt. Switch the game on them lame dames. Got a smart chick and she all brains. My nickname is Flame, won't never change, I ain't the same. Cause I'm turned up, they down, I'm up, they stuck. No juice, no smoke, still high, stay pumped. Provident, no car note, push your Benz, Mac coat. Top down, downtown, flame, surround sound. Turned up, stuck. No juice, no smoke, still high and I stay pumped. Provident, no car note, push your Benz, Mac coat, top down and up downtown, flame, surround sound. LA to MIA in that penthouse on my head lay. Rooftop, topless, screaming loud from the balcony. Call Mike, he brought the ride. Drop top, time to slide. Life is good, used to be otherwise. Now it's showtime. Televised, no script, it's the real thing. All gold on them pinky rings. Giving back, had the best of blacks going through the muck, having broken tax. What's the point of living lavish when all my family's living savage? Posted up and I'm getting paid and they in the field working like slaves. So I rain around on my queen king. Body boys with them ting tings. Suited up with them duffels packed. No corona hair and a hazmat. Gloved up with a face mask. Got hard cash in those body bags. See hood now, them haters gag. All riches here used to be rags. Now I'm turned up, they down. I'm up, they stuck. No juice, no smoke, still high and I stay pumped. Provident, no car note, push your Benz, Mac coat, top down and up downtown, flame, surround sound.
Good, fam. You looking good.
What's up? We back on it.
Thank you.
So we got a special guest on the IG Live and on the Zoom. We about to connect one of my favorite Philly rappers in the building, a powerhouse. There is nothing this person can do. Please put your hands together at the house right now for Miriam A. Hyman, a.k.a. Robin Hood.
What's good?
What's good,
Oh,
man?
yeah.
How you feeling? You looking good, man?
Thank you, yo. I appreciate it. Same to y'all.
Oh, you know,
No,
we're just trying to take a page out of your book.
I mean, come on. That's all I'm saying.
You know.
Got that pearly whites on. Looking dope. Yeah,
Looking dope.
yeah.
I thought you was gonna say delicious.
Ah!
I was like, you about to call her delicious? You about to
going with the dope. I was going with the dope.
say, okay.
I was going with the
Yo,
dope.
how that Chi-Town weather treating you out there?
It's chilly. It's chilly. Make no mistake. I don't know what it is right now. Probably like in the teens, but
Not
it
the
is chilly.
adolescents. Oh no, man, that's out. Bro, that's out. You should be used to it though, Philly though. I mean, is it anything like Philly? Chi-Town is a little colder than Philly though.
It's colder than Philly.
little colder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I went to school in Connecticut, so it's not as bad as Connecticut, but it snows like damn near every day. It behooves you to wear a coat.
Oh, here we go with the behooves. I appreciate that.
Is it colder than New York? Is what I want to know.
It is.
Damn.
No, it is. It is. I went to Chi-Town. I thought it was personal. Like it's cold. Like the shit is it's cold.
Chilly.
How you been maintaining during the pandemic, and what have you been doing to keep yourself busy?
I mean, I've been doing a lot, you know, I do a lot of theater. And so because the theaters are closed, a lot of that has switched to doing like virtual plays, you know, that can be streamed. So that's been pretty dope. And then of course, you know, started shooting season 4 of The Shy.
Yeah.
We back.
Yeah.
Working on some new music, you know. So it's just been it's been a lot. I've been, you know, just constantly building and you know, multiple streams. You know how I get that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay. I've been watching you in like police detective shows. Like you know, like you've been showing up in like some like I'm like, is that Miriam? Like I love it. Yeah, that's like my favorite. Those are like my favorite roles to see you in. What are some of your favorite roles to actually play?
I gotta say, the one of them I'm actually playing right now. Dre has been it's been really fantastic being able to play with this role, and it's going to be really interesting to see where the character goes in season 4, right. You know, and beyond. But you know, I love Shakespeare. I was doing a Shakespeare workshop earlier today with some of the cadets at West Point earlier today, and. You know, I just love really quality stories, you know, like I love to just, you know, I love words as an MC, you know, as an actor, I take it from the bar to the bars, you know, so.
Okay. You put a bar inside of the bars with the bars. I see what you did there.
Casual.
Easy. Light work.
Just
Yeah,
easy.
just dropped it on us like that. Okay.
But yeah, I just love really good stories, you know. So I've done, you know, some comedies, you know, like it doesn't matter to me whether it's comedy or you know, something that's tragic. I really like quality stories.
Nah, I was really impressed when I saw you play D'Artagnan. That's like my favorite Musketeer.
Is it?
Killed D'Artagnan. I was
Wow.
like, yo. I was like, yo, this the best D'Artagnan. You know what I'm saying? Since D'Artagnan been D'Artagnan.
Been that D'Artagnan.
Then D'Artagnan.
Yeah. Okay.
That was love. That's love. You know, normally that role is cast, you know,
Yeah.
as a young white boy. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it was dope to have that opportunity to play that role. I absolutely loved every single second of it. All the sword work.
Yeah.
I lost a couple pounds, put on a little muscle.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was out there.
Yeah. It was on. How do you prepare for these roles? Because when I see you show up in all these different you know
Hang on, let me turn this
roles,
arrow.
you're
Hang
never
on
the
one
same. You're never hello? Oh, yeah, there you go. You're never I thought you walked off. I'm like, did I say something wrong?
Nah.
No, you're never the same. I see you, but I always see the character in the forefront. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You always give that character its own rightful space. How do you do that? Because your personality is so dominant. You know what I mean? It's so
Yeah.
strong. Like, how do you do
You
that?
know, I like to switch it up. I believe in versatility. You know, I believe in having different comfort zones. You have to step outside of yourself to create new comfort zones. And I just feel like, you know, whatever character I'm playing, it's not about me. It's about the character and what story is being told and how that, you know, person fits into that particular story.
Right.
So, you know, with even like a story with D'Artagnan where, you know, I'm running around with musketeers and, you know, fighting people with swords and everything, like it was lovely because I was completely invested in being D'Artagnan,
Right.
you know. Harlem went away. New York went away. I was like,
Right.
Harlem, you know.
It's in the building.
Arlen Wu. It's funny because I think the last time I saw you, we were at Uzo's party.
Which one?
At your birthday party.
Look, which
Oh,
one?
I was like,
I know. It's also
I was like, wait, which one are you talking about?
Your birthday
Yes.
party.
Oh, yeah, June. Wow, that was a long
Yeah,
time.
what
It's
game
like-
was that we were playing? Remember the game we were playing? What game was that? It was like a card game.
I don't remember.
Man, it got real.
He got heated. I know.
Yeah, you remember? It was like it got real. I was like, what is? I've been trying to find that
Yeah,
game.
the one chick was talking about Obama, and she was.
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
you remember.
And
You
this
remember.
is where we end this comment.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah.
And you're done? You're done?
No, go ahead.
You're like no.
Sharia was about to go in. Baby girl was like, wait a second.
Yeah. Sharia definitely put her vote
I
in.
know.
Like
I was like, listen. It's all
Somebody
I have.
get a drink, hit the L one more time.
right,
you know?
right. Hilarious.
Yeah.
That was hilarious, man. How is Sharia? I love her so much.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
In the room waiting for me, you know.
All right. I like that. I like that patience. I can hear the patience.
You can hear it.
I can hear how patient she is. That's
Like,
what you believe.
you've been gone all day, so
I know. I'm gonna wrap it up, Sheree. I mean, we gonna do No, that's good though. I'm glad y'all been, balancing everything, and you still been riding this momentum. I mean, it has not stopped. What have you learned so far, as you're rising to the top? As you're just getting higher and higher, and you're just getting better and better. What are you learning about yourself?
I would have to say to keep exploring, to stay open, to stay very present in the moment, because sometimes things pass us by because we're not just present. That's probably the biggest thing. I feel like the more present I am, the more I'm open to new opportunities coming my way. And I'd say that's probably the biggest thing.
No, I think you're right about being present. It's crazy because it reminds me of earlier. I was gonna wear this outfit. Supposed to.
Where's the joke? I know the joke is.
I was gonna wear. Right, I was gonna wear. No, I know y'all think it's cap. It's no cap. I had this exact outfit laid out on my bed, and something told me just being present to go check your page, right? And I went and checked, and you was already killing it. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to live in the present moment and go ahead and let you have that.
You know,
So no, but you looking good. I mean, every time I see you, you're doing something that you want to do. It looks like you're actually have control over your creative vision. Was it
yeah.
always like that?
I would have to say pretty much. When it comes to auditions as an actor, you have more power than I think some of us realize that we have. You know what I mean? I
Speak
think
down.
we can go out for the roles that we choose to go out for. We don't have to go out for everything. If my managers, my agents hit me up and say, hey, this came across our desk, it's like, okay, do I want to tell that story or no? So like when The Shy came about, it was like, this makes sense, so let me move, push forward in that direction. But I think, yeah, it's like I said, I believe in being as versatile as possible. So I like to do a lot of different things. I've never liked to be, boxed in any way. Never perceived as only the type of actor who can only do this thing and
No,
only
yeah.
play in this lane. Like I'm like this on it.
Yeah, you are. You
You
really
know what I
are.
mean?
I saw you as somebody mama one
It's-
time.
it's-
Like I saw you at no. Like let me tell you, I be watching stuff and Miriam pop up on everything.
It's the New York era.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
be
Harlem. It's the East Coast.
You were
know?
somebody mama. I forgot.
You probably talking about The Sun Is Also a Star.
Yeah, I'm like watching this.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
that was beautiful.
Yara Shahidi, yeah, that was crazy. Even how that came about. So it's little things like that. Like I was in LA when I auditioned for that, and I auditioned via tape. I was never even in front of like the casting directors, or the director. It was completely all on tape, and this was before Corona. You know,
Is-
so
is- Yeah. Is there like a difference for you, like playing Dre and then playing the other roles because of who you are and how you show up and how you live your life and things like that? Was it like a different kind of vibe that went on in your stomach? Did you get a little extra excited because you got to play Dre? You know what I mean?
you know, it was interesting. It was like when the audition had come about, I was just auditioning constantly. I think I had maybe like 10 or 12 auditions in a row. And I saw, what the description of the character was and everything. And I did get a little excited because I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like I was trying to think, what other characters do I know that are like this on television that I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
And at first, they didn't know how long I was going to be a part of the story. It was only supposed to be like a couple of episodes, but you know,
but you
But
just
the way life is set up, the way
No, I'm kidding.
that's dope. That's dope.
But yeah, so they just kept challenging me, and I was just trying to answer the call every single time. They challenged me with something. But yeah, I did get excited. The description was like soft stud. She's really open. I was like, I don't know if I can do that. Let me think. But it's been dope because I've been able to have quite a bit of say, in terms of just how Dre is portrayed, even with, I wanted her to be very specific, like, just like you all, a warm, multi-dimensional individual, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somebody that's not always one thing all the time, because none of us are that, so it's like there's no monoliths, like we're individuals. We can switch it up, do different things. Wear different hairstyles. Me, I always like to keep it natural. I like to
I
switch
never know what you're gonna do. Like I literally never know what you're gonna do.
Keeps it
and you're not
interesting.
supposed to know. I'm just supposed to show up and you so
Right.
I know.
I get that. Yeah. I feel that
Yeah.
for sure.
I like to have fun. I try to keep it just, being on set with my cast members, just having an ensemble mentality. So it's really about, the story and what my part is in that, like how I'm going to contribute. So, yeah.
No, y'all have really good chemistry too. Like I really enjoy Dre, the energy you bring to Dre. I think my favorite episode, it was probably the wedding episode.
Yeah.
Just because I got to see you, and it was because I'm watching you, and I'm like, look at, like it's just you look so fun. Like at the wedding, we were having so much fun. It was
Yo, I let me tell you something. That was crazy. That was literally like my second day of work.
Wow.
The first day of work was the sex scene. The second day of work, I was getting married.
wow. That sex scene was how was Sharia patient during the sex scene too?
I mean, well, listen, Sharia had just been on 20s. You know what I mean?
Oh
And she had
God,
her
she couldn't
own.
even say nothing.
She, but she's still gonna be like, yo,
Yeah.
But that's just a part of our business. It is what it is. We respect, what it is. And me and JoJo are cool, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out JoJo.
Shout out to JoJo.
Shout out to JoJo.
I was gonna ask you, do y'all watch each other's sex scenes?
Of course.
Oh, you on set? You on set?
Oh, I mean, no. I thought you meant, do we see them before it comes out to the public? No, you know what? A lot of times the sets are closed sets. So it's only supposed to be the people who are in that scene and then a couple of like the camera operators. They say when they say closed, you show up on set thinking it's gonna be 2 or 3 people. It's still like 20 motherfuckers. I thought y'all said closed set, but there's a director, there's the writer, there's the producer,
Yeah.
So
So
somebody gotta hold the light too.
Yeah. And
somebody, you gotta have a lighting,
Listen,
but
Slate.
what we get an opportunity to do is to see what the scenes are prior to it being out in the public, which is beautiful because
Nice.
you just you want to have respect for your mate, you want that reciprocity. So it's all out of respect, and it's just what the job is.
No facts. I see that, and I'm thinking back on both of y'all sex scenes, and we were talking about
Why she had to lick her lip like that though?
Randomly, just
I was
randomly.
thinking about it. Yours in particular.
Wow. Wow.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like that was my first time, like seeing an actual strap, like about to be used. Like
It was your first time?
not on screen. No, you know it would. Like, come on now, come on, Mary, come on.
It wasn't my first time.
Was
No.
it your first time?
Was not my first
okay,
time.
Just making sure. Clarify that.
On screen, like, and it was portrayed so beautifully that it was like, no, for me, I don't know. There was no cringe moment. There was nothing. It was totally normalized and portrayed very beautifully. How did you feel going into that scene?
Like I said, it was my first day of work. So,
They were like, here's your strap. Get
No,
to
you
it.
know what? So our director, one of the executive producers, Jet Wilkinson, she had, when I flew in, to Chicago, she had brought me into her office. They introduced me to Tyler Abercrombie, who plays Nina, who plays my wife on the show. And so we wanted to very early on just kind of set up what those boundaries were, so we were all on the same page. And Tyler was just very open and respectful about it. And Jet, had recently gotten married actually. So her wife, she had explained to me how she really wanted it to be just, like you said, very normal. And it is. I mean,
It is.
we're all getting it popping. You know what I mean?
All of us.
However you choose to identify or, whatever the case may be, we all trying to get to one place.
Right. Facts.
We all on the boat.
Yes.
But so yeah, it was funny because the night before we shot it, she was like, and I want there to be that passion there, and we're gonna use a strap, and so I want to make sure you're comfortable. And I said, Jet, I got you.
Right.
It's okay. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know. I wasn't sure. I said, don't worry about it. I got you covered.
I got you covered.
But it was that beautiful thing of her not making any assumptions, or anything. And so I know what that is. And so I was just like, okay, this is what we're doing. It's their wedding. They're going to consummate, the marriage. And so again, different people have different ways. I thought it was a beautiful way of showing their reality. And also just showing another option, because a lot of times when we see sex scenes, on television, it's primarily, heterosexual couples. And so you see how it's done in this specific way. And I think, regardless of what you're into, it's I think, smart to be educated
Yeah.
about, you know, how other people can go about other, you know, just the way that they go about it. Just so that it's not like majorly shocking to you. It's something that you can handle, whether you embrace it or not. But it's like, oh, okay, you know, that's how they chose to get down. We
Yeah.
get down many different ways, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
So
yeah. No, that's real. That's totally real. And I'm glad y'all did that because
yeah.
just your whole dynamic in that relationship period is a beautiful representation. I feel
Yeah.
of normalizing that relationship.
And it's
These
been
types of beautiful relationships.
yeah, I have to say it's I think been very educational for people. I get a lot of DMs, you know, a lot of emails, people reaching out. You know, I've never seen a character like Dre. I love the
Facts.
balance, you know, you being able to have a soft side, but then also, you know, portraying a harder demeanor depending on what the situation is, not being afraid to go out in the alley, you know, with mace and look for
Yeah.
my wife's teenage daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's, you know, breaking down and crying in the hospital because we found her. Like
Yeah.
that again, there's different layers, you know, to who she is. So I've heard from men, I've heard from women, you know, and people being very positive, you know, just like about the character, the portrayal, and then of course seeing that relationship, another example of Black love on screen. So
Right. No, it's beautiful. You're doing a stand up job,
oh,
for
thank you,
sure.
honey.
What have you done to evolve Dre's character? Because I literally feel like Dre is just getting so much more depth. That's probably why I'm just speculating that they're keeping Dre on, and I can just see Dre continue to go because Dre is just becoming more and more deep. What are you doing to help evolve that character?
Um, I think, you know, making sure that when I show up, you know, to work, I'm contributing, you know, I'm talking with the writers, I'm talking with the directors, I'm checking in with Lena, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey,
Lena, you good? You good, Eldrin? You good?
you
Okay.
need anything?
You
Um,
sure?
you know, but just making sure that that I'm playing my part, that I'm walking in with an ensemble mentality. And so, like I said before, really making it about the story, making sure that I really have a purpose. And it's like, okay, well, what's the trajectory? Like, where does she go from here? So there'll be, I think, a lot of questions that'll be answered, you know, in season 4 that I think people have been inquiring about. Like, I know one of the biggest things was like, what does Dre do? Like, what is her
Yeah, yeah,
job? She's
yeah,
just
yeah.
out here with gold, you know what
Right,
I mean?
right.
And giving kids money. It's like she don't never go to work. Like,
Yeah,
what's up? But then butters are clean though, you know.
yeah,
So I think a lot of, you know, some more things will be revealed as we start to just get to know her even more. And so, you know, I came in during a transition period, you know,
yeah.
from coming from the end of season 2 and then coming into to season 3. A lot of things were changing, you know, the
Gotcha.
dynamic was changing. And so it's like, okay, we have this new character, you know, how do we want her to fall into this story? So, you know, I'm just trying to show up and show out, you know what I mean? Play the part.
Yeah,
I wanted to ask, right? So since like every time we hear about like the famous, really big name actors, a lot of the
Yeah.
times they have these roles that are not written for the people, right? Not written for like the whole season.
mm-hmm.
And then Robin, you got a role that was just supposed to be temporary, right?
Yeah,
Like to the fact that because it had something to do with, because it was you turned that into an entire, you know what I mean? You turned the fuck out, like it was like this thing that you turned into such a huge, massive world. How does that feel to be able to have done that? Have you like actually like thought about that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it feels amazing. You know,
Nice.
when I found out that I was coming back for season 4, I was elated. I was like, wow, okay, you know, that's what's up. It To me it made sense, you know, that my character would come
right.
back, but that didn't have to be the case. You know, that didn't have to be the case. They could have said, well, you know, we're gonna discontinue what the story is, you know. But I think that Lena and the powers that be felt a need to have this character, you know, present within this story. I think as we're moving forward, you know, like we're just on some new shit now. Like times are
Mhm.
just changing, and we have to have more variety. You know, people want to see themselves, like art, you know, mirrors life. And so you can't we can't just have the same thing, you know, on television all the time. Like we have to start switching it up, you know, and being able to see ourselves, women, men, you know, black folk. Like we need all of that, you know. And since we're such huge contributors
Exactly.
to this industry, you know what I mean, like as viewers and as participants, as artists, it only makes sense. So for me, it was huge. I was like, okay, cool. When do we start? What do we what's the story we're telling this season? You know,
Nice.
like, but I'm all over it. The wardrobe, everything. I'm like, okay, so I'm thinking, you know, like, oh, I'm all over it. I'm all over it.
That's
And I love all those aspects of just creating a character, you know, because it's very specific. Like everything is very specific and detailed. So, you know.
No facts. So if y'all not watching The Shy, you have good pillows and you sleep. Make sure you are sleepy. Make sure you check it out on Showtime. Seasons 1 through 3 is on there right now. And I think season 4 might come out like summertime, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
We'll
We'll be
see.
shooting for the next.
see.
I'm trying to get some exclusive
I know,
information.
I know.
So we might drop June
Listen,
17th.
you
I
already
don't
know
know.
it's coming to you first. You know we got to do this again when we drop probably like the first or second episode. You know we need to hop on a call like this and talk about it.
I definitely
You know.
want you in the studio. You already know.
Listen, if I was in LA, you already know. Like my people hit me with the info. I was like, wait a second. I'm like, you know, we're in the Shy right now. You
No,
know?
I know. I saw.
So-
I was like, okay, I was promoting, and then I saw it was snow on your story, and I was like, it's not snowing out here. Let me make sure we on the same page. But I'm glad your people made sure you got a good team.
Okay.
Your people made sure that we exchange information, because I said, hey, whatever we got to do, I want to make sure, you know, I get this time with Miriam, because you're just special like that. So make sure y'all watching The Shy on Showtime. Get the app. Season 1 through 3 is there, and we're waiting on season 4. They are literally shooting right now. Congratulations to that. Let's transition into your music, because I called you a powerhouse in the very beginning, and I said that because, you know, there is really nothing that you can't kill out here, and your music was what drew me to you in the first place. When I first reached out to you, it was to Robin Hood. I was like, okay, Robin Hood. Then I was doing research. Then I found out about acting. I was like, oh wow, you know, she's doing D'Artagnan and all type of like this is, you know what I'm saying? She's a powerhouse. What's going on with music right now? I mean, you dropping. How do you work? First of all, I got so many questions. Like, okay, what's going on with music? Let's start with that one. What are you doing right now?
It's a lot of things going on with music. I'd have to say the most recent thing, I was featured on a track called Fires in the Street by my homeboy Jonas Burvine, and I'm featured on that track along with Common, Chicago native.
Oh,
and one of the,
You
you know,
gonna
executive
just- you
producers.
gonna just talk
of the
about
show.
that? You gonna talk over Common?
Very casual.
You
I
gonna
mean, you know.
You know, you're not even shocked no more, huh? You just,
This is a regular occurrence.
At this point,
Yeah,
this is just everyday life for you. Okay.
You know what? It's so crazy. I just really feel like I'm living my dream, y'all. Like the way that
yes.
these opportunities have been presenting themselves. Like literally a year ago, I was shooting season 3 of The Shy, and I was invited with some of my other cast members to see Common perform out here in Chicago. So I'm at the show, and I'm looking at the musicians, you know, on stage, and I happen to see my homeboy June, who I know from Philly, who's produced, you know, some of my tracks. And so I go up to the stage, you know, after the show, and I'm like, June.
Right.
He turns around, he's like, Miriam, you know, brings me up to the back. Of course, he does the whole introduction. This is Miriam, aka Robin Hood, you know, to Common. And Common was already familiar with my music from another mutual friend that we have. So it was just, we were just waiting for the opportunity to, you know, meet each other. And then a year later, June hits me up like, yo, I want you to be on this track. You know, I'm also going to feature Common on it. And it just made sense, of course, with the times where we are politically, you know, with the Black Lives Matter movement and everything. I couldn't pass up that opportunity. So
Yeah.
That just recently dropped. I have another project that I'm working on. Stay tuned. There might be some surprises on the shy.
Oh,
But
yeah, I can't do
yeah,
surprises. I'm terrible at surprises.
I'm out here. I'm just focused and constantly just generating material all the
Yeah,
time.
fact.
I wake up and I write. I got 2 phones now. I'm just like bang, bang.
Right. What? Where can we find the track with you in common? Is it out yet or?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's on all music platforms. So it's called Fires in the Street, and Junis Burvine featuring myself and Common, and it's everywhere. Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, wherever you listen to music, you can stream it.
What was a standout moment working with Common?
When we recorded the track, we were all in separate studios, so we weren't physically together. And then that's also been a part of COVID too,
Right.
but we're actually supposed to be working on potentially shooting a video for it. So that should be pretty exciting. Yeah, hopefully, we'll see, fingers crossed that happens. That would be pretty dope. But it's just, COVID has affected, as you all know, our lives in such a tremendous way that even getting together, it's like something that we just can't
do
on the regular. We're hella social. I'm due for a party, yo. What's good?
That was one of the questions we asked earlier. What do you miss more, gatherings or the lack of fear of physical touch?
Oh man, I think the gatherings. I just miss being with people. I miss just being able to chop it up. We live in LA. It's it's a day party every day. Just to be out in the warm weather, to just, be in your whip, rolling down Melrose, whatever, just being at an event. I miss going to events. Last year, this time, 20s was about to drop. And so there was all of these parties and everything geared towards, we were kicking it. I got pictures.
Me too. I got pictures too. You're right. We had that homecoming was popping.
It was everything.
So, being at these events and just being able to hang out and commune with like minds, and like individuals, I'm motivated by my peers,
right.
So, I did a couple of things. I had a little birthday gathering, back in October. It was, it was at the spot, it was a little studio situation.
It was cute. It was cute. It was dope, actually.
Just a couple heads. And I'm gonna do something else when I come back. So it's only gonna be 10 people on the list. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that's what I miss the most. And I'm just hoping that whether it's this vaccine or whatever, I'm just hoping that we can get back to a sense of normalcy. So we can get back to those moments of being able to gather and motivate and inspire one another and uplift, because it's been depressing.
Yeah, it's been definitely a change. Well, thank you. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, some people were asking about your hat. Come on.
Oh yeah, this is a company called Young Flying Righteous. They have reached out to me, and I always try to just support different artists, different designers who are just up and coming, trying to make it happen. So
yes, you do. Yes, you do. I remember.
Is that a suede? Is that suede?
Yeah, it's cushy. I mean, yeah. But I believe in that, 100%. Buy black, support black, give back to black.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Man, you keep doing your thing out there. Stay warm in the shy, on the shy.
Okay. I got the heat on 82. It's not.
Yes. Thank you. I respect that 82. And thank you so much for coming and sitting with me and Uzo.
So good to see you, fam.
Always good to see you.
For sure.
I appreciate you so much. Make sure y'all check out Miriam on everything. IG, what's your IG? Shout out to IG.
Robin Hood Music. That's ROBYNHOOD Music. You already know, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
You already know. Get that Shy season 1 through 3 on Showtime. Check out every single lyric, every bar she dropped. You better be imprisoned by the time you feel me, these bars are
I'll
everything.
be in prison.
Yeah, you know that Alter Ego, that's my most recent EP, so that's out
Yeah.
everywhere as well. So a lot of options, just trying to give, be the flavor of every month,
Yeah, you definitely 31 scoops out here. You feel me?
like
31
this.
scoops out here, baby.
Go.
You know, we played the video, 2 videos. We played the video in the beginning and on break. So make sure y'all keep checking that out. Thank you so much again, Miriam. You a beast out here. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations on all your success, fam. So it looks good.
Appreciate the
on
love.
Success
Thank y'all
looks
so
good
much.
on
And
you.
hopefully we'll be able to get together real soon.
Yeah, real
for sure.
soon. Hopefully, I'm one of the 10.
Listen. When the show comes out, I'm gonna do like, I'll probably premiere like an episode or something like that. So I'll have to call the squad out. You already
I
know.
appreciate it. You know, appreciate it.
Casual.
Appreciate you. Tell my loved one in the next room. That's
Sharia,
patiently with
even
Sharia. That's
Sharia.
patiently.
You already
waiting.
know. She on IG Live like.
Oh no! Come on! I'm sending her in the room early. Okay.
That's funny.
She's
Nah.
good. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all.
Much
Yeah,
love
yeah,
to
yeah.
you, man. Thank you
Take
so
care.
much. Have a good one.
Take care.
You too. Peace.
Peace.
That was
Yo, that's what's up.
I know.
Yeah,
know.
Good questions, Uzo. Thank you
Right,
for that.
right, wasn't that good?
You know, it's so amazing.
I'm just saying, I'm here for you.
Nah,
know?
and you
got
really are, and I
got
appreciate you. You always here for me. Speaking of that, again, shout out to Miriam for coming on the show.
Dope.
Make sure you catch the Shy and all the things that she's doing because that's real talent.
It's so nice to see queer Black lesbians on film.
Yeah,
Like doing big things. It's to see people who look like us on screen. Finally, it's so nice. I mean, Lena is doing the damn thing.
Lena is
like,
I got my human grad on.
Wink,
wink. Human grad.
Human grad.
You know.
No, but for real though, it's like it's so beautiful to be a part of this time because I think when we first started doing Stuzo, this was always kind of the dream to be able to see the different to see ourselves and represented and stuff. So
and I really appreciate what you did with Stuzo and
thank you
and sponsoring people. I was one that got sponsored as a comedian. Miriam was there, and it's just a different feeling when you show up to represent and you already represent. I got my
I mean, come on.
I got my black as fuck on right now. So it's it's the energy, the culmination of that energy. Yeah. It just really pushes you forward. So shout out to everybody doing their thing. Shout out to Lena for paving waves, man.
Lena came through and was like, here, let's do this. We all go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Lena won an award and then just opened up all type of lanes for everybody. Like, yo,
listen,
come on, I got y'all.
Yeah, that's dope. That's fire.
Also, me and Uzo are here because we also have started our own podcast together.
Yes, we did.
Uzo is, I always call you the Oracle, right?
Yeah,
because
yes, thank you.
Because whenever I have a issue, I go straight to you. I'm like, Uzo, I don't like this. What's going on with me? Help me see myself. And I feel like you always go to the basic of emotion, the basic, foundation of an emotion. It's not necessarily the situation you go there. So you picked love, which is one of the dominating emotions out there. And you started a podcast and you called it What is Love Podcast. And you invited me and shout out to DJ Liquid. On there. Make sure you guys are watching that too. What are your hopes for What is Love Podcast?
Well, the reason why What is Love Podcast is because I was trying to figure out how to do the work, which is to share and get us to have conversations about the things like our feelings and things that would be considered as depressing and sad and big. How can we make it lighter so that we can feel comfortable talking about the things that we only either save for a therapist or we never talk about? So I think that I chose love because love is the one thing that we all have in common. I think that love is one thing we're all trying to figure out. We're all trying to connect to. And I thought that through that, we can really understand a lot of our relationships, and mainly because of the relationship we have with ourselves. Because it's really, how do you show up for a community if your own personal relationship with yourself is not healthy and sustainable? How can you really be of service for the community and come into the table? Because you have to be able to serve, so that I can be a healthier community member. I have to do my work to align myself. So that's the whole point.
And you've definitely guided me on and helped me with that and my own life with just being aware of what's going on and being able to what do you call it? Like it's not recognized, but when you could like not label it, but when you like be like
observe, you
not
be an
observe,
observer.
but when you can say this is what it is. Clearly, I don't know.
I'm not sure what you're.
Clearly, I'm still working on that. But
when you can identify,
there
that's
we go.
the word you're looking for.
You definitely help us identify, our emotions and how to deal with them.
Yeah.
And I'm having a blast on the What Is Love podcast.
It's so much fun.
It's really, really fun. What else can we look forward to you? Are you keeping anything? I'm trying to get an exclusive. I thought Miriam was going to give me an exclusive and tell me something about season 4.
Listen.
She respected her NDA.
Right.
I'm done with her.
Really?
What's up with you? Can I get an exclusive?
The exclusive for me is that I'm evolving. I've been evolving consciously for the last couple of years, so I have no idea what's to come.
Ooh.
But I'm excited for all that I'm creating. I'm excited for who I'm becoming, and I'm evolving, and I'm. So when I know, you'll know.
Okay.
I promise.
All right, okay. As soon as you know?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as it's clear, you'll know for sure.
Clarity is everything.
Yeah.
Where can we find What Is Love podcast? Not that I don't know. But
But
I'm
it's
asking,
important that I share.
I'm telling it for them. I'm asking for them.
Okay.
I know.
Because you know.
Okay.
Yes, you can go on my page, UZO Omenihu. All the links are in my bio. I keep talking so closely to this mic. I swear it keeps like hitting me.
No, I
I'm
know.
gonna back up a little bit. What Is Love podcast? The Instagram page is coming soon, but for now you can watch it on Anchor, and you can listen to it on Anchor, and you can watch it on YouTube. And it's What Is Love podcast YouTube channel. But all information is in my bio.
Okay, cool.
UZO Omenihu.
Uzi. Is it Uzi? I've been calling you
Uzo.
Uzi.
It's Uzo. I say UZO. I think I spelled that incorrectly.
Okay.
I made a wrong sound.
It's on there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, figure. Just put Uzo and you'll find it.
Uzo Omenihu. Yes, all
Uzo
information is
Omenihu.
in my bio for sure.
Well, thank you so much, Uzo.
Oh, wait. Also,
yes.
you can, whatislovepodcast.com. Yes.
Oh.
Come on.
We have a website. Who would have
We
knew?
have a website. There is a website.
have a website.
Yes, and all the information's there.
It's all
the
there.
videos, the links, all of them are there.
Ignore my
yes.
bio.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing so much love and time with me.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for always coming on the show when I need you.
It's so much fun here. Like this is so cool.
Oh, I'm glad.
You're so cool to hang out with. It's
Those-
awesome.
Those are facts. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in, everybody. It's good to be back here at Morris Media. Thank you, POTUS, for always providing a space for me. Thank y'all for always showing up.
Woo, woo.
And we'll see you next week. And you already know, your girl Shelly Shell, and I love you for real.
Woo, woo.
Woo woo.